My name is Tom, and I like baseball. Let's talk about it. Carlos Correa here in the first inning, getting the Twins started off right with a home run into the bullpen. Gorgeous swing. Trevor Larnach goes back-to-back. Man, how key has this guy been? My goodness. Such a huge piece to the Twins' turnaround. It's just so great. Kind of doing a lot of the things we expected him to do back in his prospect days. Willi Castro in the second inning. So the Twins hit 3 home runs in the first 2 innings. Willi Castro adds an RBI triple, a 2-out RBI triple in his next at-bat. Jose Miranda chugging around all the way from first base. You could tell he's a little gassed when he got back in the dugout. I love that guy. Ryan Jeffers, this is a pivotal moment in the game. We're going to talk about this time of the game more. Twins up 1 run, bottom of the 8th inning, 2-out, 2-strike pitch here. And Jeffers just gets it in the line, and Edouard Julien was off on that pitch and scores from first base as well. Again, Jeffers just getting that one fair. Huge. And then just kind of the cherry on top. Max Kepler follows that up with an RBI double. So huge 2-out. Not just runners in scoring position hitting there, but 2-out runners in scoring position. Duran gets Polanco to seal it. So the Twins won this one 6-3, and Chris Paddack had a dominant performance. 10 strikeouts, just 1 walk, 1 run in 5 1/3 innings through 99 pitches. I'm kind of surprised they're really letting him loose, but I think he's kind of showing everything you want to see. Griffin Jax, I want to call out. We called out that moment in the game late where it was tight. I think Griffin Jax kind of helped, even though this line of his on this evening doesn't look very good at all. He gave up a run. He walked a guy. He didn't strike anybody out. He was on the mound for those 2 runs to score in the 7th. He had to go back out in the 8th. This is kind of a stretched bullpen. Him pitching a clean 8th inning really gave the Twins kind of an opportunity to sort of stop the comeback and sort of repivot, reshift, re-grab momentum. A great night for they actually got out-hit tonight, but lots of extra base hits. See, there are 2 doubles, a triple, and 3 home runs. This Seattle team, this is Seattle's schedule coming into this series. They were 13-5, so much like the Twins got off to kind of a slow start, got really hot coming in here, and now the Twins have taken the first two of the first 3 games, of this 4-game series. Great to see the Twins playing well against a really good team, especially. Moving on over to St. Paul, DaShawn Keirsey Jr., who's basically like a nightly feature in these videos right now with a 2-run triple. He is on fire. 2 hits and a walk today, and his 9th stolen base of the season as well. And later on in the same inning, Matt Wallner also hits a 2-run triple. Don't see that too often. Matt Wallner, he had 3 hits, including this triple here. Again, that scored 2 runs. This was it was well hit, which we'll look at that in just a moment. But this was perfectly placed. Found a hole in the defense and just shot it through there, ran the gap all the way to the wall. Matt Wallner had 3 balls that he hit in excess of 105 miles per hour in this game. My goodness, Matt Wallner. Over to Wichita, and we have the first of 2 walk-offs on the evening. Yes, they are down 4-3 entering the bottom of the 9th inning, but Andrew Cassetti gets things off with a single. Aaron Sabato adds another single, and you see Alaric Solari there was the pinch runner. Carson McCusker is walked because, of course, he hit like 8 home runs yesterday, so they don't want to pitch to him, even though he has the biggest strike zone in all of minor league baseball, I'm pretty sure. And then with no outs, Serge still down, but no outs, Ben Ross with 2 strikes. You want to keep that pressure on. This is kind of a team that they're facing that's kind of losing it in the 9th inning here. You want to keep that pressure on. Don't strike out. Ross puts it in play. This may be the only thing you don't want to do, though. This looks like a kind of a tailor-made double play ball. Pitcher to catcher to first base. But, again, putting the pressure on the other team, they screw up. This catcher completely just misses it. I think he was thinking ahead to the transfer. And it actually takes the wind surge a minute, I think, to realize they walked it off. That's my favorite part. 2 runs scored on that play, and I think Wichita, they had to kind of look at each other for a minute and figure out, wait, did we just win? Yeah, we did. There's another look at the play again, just a whiff. And that allows 2 runs to score on a ball that's hit back to the pitcher to win the game. So really fun. That team is really turning it around. Great to see they were off to a slow start. They're getting it done. Charlee Soto pitched for Fort Myers tonight. In my opinion, the best pitching prospect in the system right now. He topped out at 96.5 through 3 2/3 innings, only gave up 1 hit, but he did walk 4 guys, so he gave up 2 runs, but he struck out 4 as well. So some really good stuff going on there for Charlee Soto. Some not great stuff, but I mean, I love the look of this guy. I love the movement he's getting on his pitches. He's 18 years old and playing full season ball right now. Crazy. Rayne Doncon, we're going to be talking about this, the Manuel Margot. I know everybody's bummed out about that trade and how bad Margot's been, but Rayne Doncon's been a great pickup. It's an RBI double there. And when you're hot like he is, you got stuff like this happen. He gets an RBI single on that play. The Dunedin first baseman slipped. And Fort Myers has not a rally sausage, but they have a rally squirrel. Kind of like the old days of Target Field, the rally squirrels. They've adopted that for some reason in Fort Myers. Didn't come up from in the bottom of the 10th inning here. The runner who was at second base tried to score all the way from second, got thrown out to end the inning. Kind of a fun part of the Florida State League. There's a lot of aggressive base running you see because it's a lot of a low-scoring environment. Not a lot of guys hit for a ton of power. Xander Hamilton pitched the 10th and 11th innings for the Mighty Mussels, Struck out the side in the 11th, did not give a run in either of those innings, and went absolutely bananas, as you saw there. In the 11th inning, things lead off with a hit by pitch, and then Omari Daniel with a gorgeous bunt to advance and also get a base hit. And then Byron Chourio on the very first pitch he sees says, I know what I got to do. I'm going to hit a sac fly here. Just got to get a fly ball to the outfield, and we're all going to be dancing in a minute. And that's exactly what he did. Byron Chourio, so some great camera work here. This was awesome to see. I'm having the best time being able to watch these Fort Myers games. But as soon as Chourio came up in that moment, it's just you knew he was going to deliver because he's just been a guy, even though his stat line might not be super impressive, he's gotten so many things done and has done so many good things in tight ball games for that team. So it's felt automatic at that point. There are your notable hitting performances from today. In the starting pitching rundown, Pearson Ole had a nice start. 2 runs over 5 innings for the Wind Surge. There's Charlee Soto's line again, if you're wondering, and again, should call out, he topped out at 96.5. The results from today, everybody but the Colonels win. That's why they don't get no highlights. You're the only team that loses, you're shut out. You're shut out of the system recap. Thanks for checking this one out. I really appreciate it. We'll talk again tomorrow.